Good afternoon, everybody. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing good. Yep, I'm feeling better. Had a bizarre week of something happening. I don't know what it was, but yeah, today I'm feeling good, so we're back in the competition with old Farming Simulator 22, the Monopoly competition, as I call it. And I'm here with the usual suspects, the competitors, or I like to call them the losers. The usual Mr. Smudo, DJ, and Patrio. How are you guys?
That was rough.
True. No, not been rough.
Offense to being called a loser, dude.
Wow.
If you set out to fail and you succeed, have you failed or succeeded?
What?
You come last in the next race. First in the next race.
Morning.
Hey, you Bowen. Hey, buddy. How's things, mate? Did you want to come and join? You're quite welcome to, as I mentioned to you the other day. Not quite feeling good tonight, thanks. Okay, is that thanks for the offer, or thanks that you're blaming me that you're not feeling good tonight? I have that. My streams have that effect.
I think he means both. Not to be me.
Both.
Well, I've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. It's almost a truck in some with that comment, but I got to pay off my old what's me call it, loan, and turn the speed up to 5 times.
Please know we have rain on the horizon. And I'm doing a harvesting job.
Actually, you're quite quiet, Smido. I can hardly hear.
Yeah, you are.
Didn't quite get what you said, sir. Sir Smido?
Not, please. I'm doing a harvesting job and we have rain on the horizon.
You're still really quiet.
Yeah, really quiet, mate. I cannot hear you at all. Have I set this key up for that? No, I haven't. Alright. Love having 2 different GPSs.
Better now?
Yep.
Way.
Yep, but static.
Yeah.
In the back.
Oh, it's the background noise coming through, but yeah, definitely can hear you.
Das ist gut.
Yeah, Barn, don't I smell it? I mean, know it. He does. What did you say, Smeno?
If we could leave this time at 1 time speed until the harvesting jobs are finished.
No, because unlike the other one, you can still do it B. People will be doing harvest jobs at a different time. It's a competition challenge, so we just got to learn how to deal with it, and we'll all be affected. You just have to hold off until it's done. The rain's done. I know, meanie, but let's make it a bit of a challenge, eh?
I think the real killer is the amount of loss you get whilst trying to harvest grain during rain.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can either carry on, but I mean, with the contract, it's going to be a bit of a pain. Or we just have to deal with it like real farmers. It is a farming simulator after all. The other one...
If I want realism, I'm joining the Farm Sim Network.
Well, we did it last time because we just didn't have enough time to do the harvesting and stuff, just for a bit of a change, but this is a totally different setup this time. And I did think about that with the rain and everything else, and I just thought, no. It adds a bit of obstacle we have to get over. It helps with the competition, you know. It's like adding the extra stop on other people with the majority about sleeping and stuff like that, and the advantage of, you know, being the first one to be able to buy a farm, just adding a little bit of extra obstacles and bits and pieces to hopefully make it a little interesting, a bit more competitive, and for the drama.
Love the drama.
Yep, instead of home and away, this is away and home. So we spend all the day away and then at night we go home. Not that any of us, only one of us have a home. Oh, actually, Patrio, you have a home now too. A place to call your own.
I was going to say, it's not really much of a home as it is just a lime-coated field.
Right. Do I sound a bit nasally? I feel like I sound a bit nasally with my headphones on.
That's because you're acting holier than thou.
Then I should always sound nasally. Yeah, it's been a interesting week. Some of you might have noticed that I hadn't been streaming. Just had a weird thing happen. I don't know what's causing it. But yeah, no, I wasn't too good. I felt like I was getting the flu, and I felt that after we had our first COVID case turn up. We drove down here from a different place and then went to a couple of places, and then yeah, that was about it. So we haven't had any other cases turn up since the two places he went to. I think were lucky enough. One was a shop that he was the only customer in there at the time, and the person who was serving was behind a bit of glass but also had been vaccinated. Unfortunately their business has died since that's happened, which is a bit of a shame, but I suppose it's to be expected. And yeah, I sort of had like the beginnings of my nose about to start to be runny, and I had a slight headache, just very slight, not enough to actually ache, but it was there, and my face was really sore, especially the back of my teeth. And then at night I was starting to feel very nauseous. Well, not very nauseous, just nauseous. Not enough to want to actually throw up, but I was also very lethargic. I didn't feel like I needed to go to sleep, but I had no energy to do anything, no want to do anything.
Same.
So it might just be, I had my glasses were, the first thing I thought it might have been, in the hope, I was actually worried I got COVID, because I know I won't survive COVID. I struggle to breathe at the best of times. So
Don't even joke about that, man.
well, it's a fact. There's no way around that one. So I came along and thought, well, maybe it's because last week, before I went to the wedding of my brother's, Friday before last, broke the frame. Well, my frame on my glasses broke, and I did have a spare pair, but the spare pair I got is 0.5% stronger than the ones I was wearing. I thought maybe the glasses were too strong, so I took out the lenses of that one and replaced them with my old lenses, and I felt my eyes felt a lot better because my eyes were feeling really bad as well. But I still had the symptoms, and then someone suggested it was either sinus or hay fever. I've never actually suffered from hay fever ever in my life, but things change as you get on in life. We get longer in the tooth. Things that didn't affect you before start affecting you. And I thought, well, maybe that's right. So they said take some Panadol, some painkillers, and I did, and I felt a bit better. Well, a lot better actually after that. So there's a lot of pollen around at the moment. A lot of people have been affected by it, like a lot of pollen. So it's a possibility that that's what's causing it. And I almost streamed yesterday, but Smudo couldn't make it, Patrio couldn't make it, DJ couldn't make it, and I went, yes, thank goodness for that, because I couldn't be bothered. I just really wasn't mentally there. I almost went live by myself and Because I thought, oh, good, I can get all the contracts to myself for a while. But I couldn't even do that.
Well, I mean,
It was
to be
actually a
fair,
blessing.
I could have made it, but I just didn't wake up. It's about like 10 o'clock or something
I
like
could have
that.
made it because I was burning crispy, like a baked potato.
It was actually a blessing. Because the only reason I did it is because, especially with Smudo, because guys get up early and Smudo gets up, well, doesn't go to bed, and he's up early for it, so it was the reason why I did it. I was going to do it, because these guys are generous enough to come along and join me in this, and they make a little bit of sacrifice to come and help and support me and stuff like that, so there's no way I wasn't going to be there for them no matter how I felt. I would have just grinned and bear it and took it out on them. I mean, made the best of it.
You know, sometimes your true intentions show. JJ, you need to get better on that.
Too what? Intense?
Your evil intent shows sometimes, yeah.
My evil intent shows. It's a plan. Keep you on your toes.
I don't have toes. I lack toes.
Oh god. The puns.
Yeah, we haven't made dad jokes in a while, JJ.
Deary me. Anyway, how's everyone doing out in Chatland, in Twitchville? Hope you're enjoying your weekend. It's Monday for us.
Yeah.
Us four here.
Monday.
Yep.
Monday is Sunday, right?
Yeah, for Patrio. For Patrio it is.
That's right. I was just going to say, yeah, well, Monday for me, but no, that was the other tidbit of news. I was mucking around with my tractor testing master list finally yesterday. I thought, I'd chuck it up on Twitch just for giggles. And hey, I had my first bot.
Did you first what?
Robot bloody.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, would you like to get more stream followers? Click on this link.
I thought you said bullet.
Oh, I had a bot offering me free nitro for 3 months if I just click this link.
I don't think it's a bot. That's a hack that's been going around for a while. It comes back every now and then. I've had there's a Discord I'm on, War of the Walkers, which is a mod to do with the game 7 Days to Die, and there's been about 3 people been hit with that. They've been people think they're a bot and they've just turned up, but these guys have been in the channel for a long time, and they just spammed every single channel with that, and unfortunately they get banned. But what it is if you click on it, then the people that've got it have access to your Discord account, then they start sending it to people you know through DMs and stuff like that. So
Yeah, but they came through a server I'm on. Patrio Games is where my time in Portia they made that game.
Yeah.
And they had a mass join about 10 minutes before the messages started. So they assume that those 10-15 people were bots, and they just sent it to everybody. At least that's what they said in the forums.
It could have been. They might have found another way around doing it. There's one on Fifth Chord, remember?
Oh yeah, we had that too.
Yeah, and that guy had been with Fifth Chord for quite a bit. Quite a while before that happened. Because he was DMing someone, I think it was Panda. Well, it was DMing Panda. Am I going to make it? Yes, just. And then started doing it in all the channels. And I did a bit of research on it, and a lot of people have had it, and they just said, just make sure you got 2-factor authentication on your account. And then someone said, yeah, I've got that, but they managed to get around it somehow. So apparently the only way to do it is to delete your account and start a new one.
Fun.
How full is this thing? Oh, I'll send you off. Where's this got to go? Right, we're doing harvesting and it's going to the cereal factory. That's lovely. Cereal factory it is in. Create a job. Go to deliver.
Okay, this is a little bit funny. I have a ranch trailer that has 23 cubic meters capacity, and the Stroutman that has 12, and they're just about the same size. That's hilarious.
I think that's the loading position there. I'll find out. Start job. Target is no, the target isn't unreachable. Don't give me that rub. Alright, fine, I'll do it myself. I was just praising that last week. What were you saying?
Just hesitant to use AI workers because their reliability is Polish world renowned.
Yeah. Of course it would work last week for me, and then this week, no, forget about it, mate. I don't want to go. Can't be bothered. What?
Yeah, the driving AI for anything else but a tractor that has only something on the back is, well, 50-50 at best.
Actually,
Sometimes
I'm sort of wondering if that's got to do with the vehicle control add-on or the way it changes the steering, because when I send my guys off, most of them make it really easily, occasionally crashing into stuff, but 9 times out of 10 they'll make it. Oh, actually, where am I going? I'm going to, it must be that one down there, because that's where I normally send the, no, that's not true either. Yeah. Which one was it? Which one was highlighted? There's that one there, which is what? Oh, helps to be on the right thing, eh? Grocery, where's the other one? No, that's not you. Here it is. Right, excuse me sneezing, even though I was muted, so you don't know that. There, okay. Well, let's tag that, please.
That's what that noise was.
Yeah, but I think I see them go all over the place, like left to right, trying to straighten up. I was just wondering if that's got to do with the vehicle control add-on mod.
I think their steering is just a bit too aggressive because, like, you look at auto drive back in 19, it would smoothly sort of follow the tracks. Whereas you watch AI drivers here, and it's like, I need to go left by 3 degrees, full lock.
Yeah, they go turn corners in 90-degree angles only. They drive way too far out into the street before they turn. That's bad pathing. That is. Makes you miss the smooth pathing we had on Zika, made by our own Mr. JJ.
The auto drive did have a couple of problems, but at least with auto drive you can shift one checkpoint or whatever it's called, waypoint, to smooth that out. Yeah, so that was good. Yeah, it sort of reminds me actually of the Courseplay drivers trying to get in line. That's what it really reminds me of. But yeah, I've had them do crap jobs with spraying. Spraying is one, the herbicide is one that I see that they don't complete the field. They'll stop before they get to the end, they'll skip bits. But when they go with ploughing, not a problem. Fertilising, they have the issue because of the width. They can't figure out, well, that little bit needs to be done there. Let's change the width and finish it off. They decide, no, the next run I'm running off the field, so no, it must be finished. But hopefully those little tweaks that'll be sorted out by Giants. I mean, the pathing thing is a new thing for them, so I suppose it's a bit of trial and error for them. So I'll give them that.
And of course, the other thing that has me concerned is the way that the traffic doesn't seem to recognise there's a tractor driving down the road, and it goes right up the rear.
Yeah. They don't brake like at all.
Well, they do for me, but I think it depends where the collision is.
In 19, the tractors would stop like a mile away from your machines when it comes close. And now they just ram into you. At least. Not always, but most of the time.
Oh, thank goodness. So how I was unloading, I'm like, oh, he's got the right grill grate because there's 2 sell points for this point.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, they got like the mesh grain for the, well, grain, but the sugar beet just gets dumped onto the floor next to it. Thankfully, the AI was smart enough to pick that up.
Yeah, I think your harvester is stopped.
Yeah, because I'm not using hard workers for harvesting, I'm jumping between vehicles.
Yeah, I have the harvester working on a hired worker when I'm delivering.
Right, let's see if this will work. Set destination. No, hang on. Before I do that, where am I? Here I am. Set the destination. Right, can you make it here, buddy? Okay. Right, so you can't make it to the place I need it dropped off, which I understand that because it's actually got a sort of reverse in to get to it. Actually, what am I doing? Carry on, sunshine, carry on. I've got other stuff somewhere. There we go. Okay, I need you to mow your heart out. Today would be really good. There we go. There's a good hire worker. Where are you currently? You're taking your time, too slow, mate. Harvester's ready to be emptied soon.
Not sure if JJ is crazy talking like that to the AI worker or if that's cute.
It could be whatever's affecting me. Whatever I've got. Bit of dementia or something, I don't know. Getting delusional. There's a word for it, I'm sure. It has been, what, almost 4 hours since I took my painkillers. I'll just wait for a while. Actually, I'll wait until I go make my next coffee, so...
Oh, you cheeky little so-and-so. Look, my AI worker just pulled one of my tricks.
What do you do?
What, went off for fresh air?
No, where the main freeway is near Field 25, he was coming on the north side, like to come down the road, and I expected him to take the exit. He just comes to a halt and then cuts across the other lane of the freeway to make the straight run down the main drag.
Yeah, I'm on the Alps one, and they don't even stay onto the roads. See them drive across. When they go to my farm, they drive across the field. Instead of going up the driveway. See, this is annoying, the fact that you get everyone's messages about the workers, because you don't know if it's yours or not.
Yeah, every time one pops up, I'm checking as well.
Just keeping an eye on mine to see if it works. Or if it's moving. Doesn't mean it's working if it's moving. Maybe I should keep an eye on to see if it's working. I'll meet you up the other end there working, and I'll go and give the other guys a call and see how they're getting on. Yeah, quotes. Cool. So if anyone new's watching and wondering why we got hired workers and not working together, it's because we're actually doing a competition between each other. And what competition is that? Yeah.
JJ got bored working with us, so he decided he was going to try and destroy us.
Officially, but well, actually unofficially, but officially, yes. Anyway, so yeah, what competition is that, you asked? You probably didn't, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Basically, we all started with absolutely no money whatsoever, no assets, nothing, and what we're going to do is we've got to have all the fields bought. And at the end of it, after we've bought the last field and spent about a year working them, we sell everything off, and the person who's got the most money at the end of it wins. That simple. So, and there might be a prize in it. Like, they won. Could be the prize. Or maybe something more substantial.
Dude, I'm fine doing this for bragging rights. Perfectly fine.
And that's what's more substantial. So, either way, it's all free to me. Right, you're doing well. What speed are you doing? 20Ks. Where's my next one? What do you got on board? I need a tedder. That's what you are, isn't it? Yes. Or is it you? No, you're the windrower. Windrower, it's a bit deceptive that name that, because you expect to see a big hairdryer on the back of it.
I'm thinking of windblower.
Yeah, I mean, but it still has nothing to do with wind.
Maybe it's a pronunciation thing. Maybe it's supposed to be windrower because it winds around the.
Well, in Germany, the proper translation for the German word would be rake. Because you're raking it together.
Just made it back in time. Catch him! You can do it. No, cruise control. When I press the button to work. I had that a couple of times this week, actually. I pressed cruise control and it didn't work.
Yeah, I get that occasionally.
I do a row and it wouldn't work, and as soon as I came back the other way and tried it, it worked. So we've got new mods on here and I can't remember what they are, so except for a Stevie mod to do with a tractor of some sorts. Viro? A Fent, I think? 900? Apart from that, I can't actually remember what else we've chucked on here. Obviously, the guide and
Yeah,
steering
the-
mod is out.
The
And,
FS1000 you added today.
Yeah. Oh, 1000. Okay. I thought it was 900.
And we do have the real clock mod, the vehicle control add-on, enhanced vehicle,
Yeah, that's all the old
vehicle
ones.
inspector.
All the old ones that we've had for a bit. Well, at least real clock I think we had last time we streamed. But yeah, I know this guide and steering is out on the mod hub, and there'll probably be updates for it because he's done a few updates on a GitHub. But no, I don't like it. That's why I'm sticking with this. I've always liked this one over it because it reminds me of the one in 17, which I liked quite a lot, except for the fact that it won't auto-turn.
Now that we can deactivate the slow take-off for the tractors, I like this one better too.
It's just easier to move the lines, easier to set up. Yeah, and no A to B garbage, just punch it and go, Chewy. That's what I like. I always liked this one, and actually even the other one, which of the vehicle, the enhanced vehicle add-on, which is one that gives us the diff locks and the four-wheel drives on the bottom right there, where the speedometer is. You can see the 178.7 and your repair state and all that. It had one always as well, which I didn't use, but I'm using it quite a bit in this one because it's really handy. I can use one to do up and down and use the other one to go right to left, so I can do headlands without have to mucking around with the adjustment. And because that one has a nice guideline, you can set yourself up really well, which comes in handy with the fertilizer spreaders and stuff like that. Ones with really big woods, you can set it up and know that you're right on the edge of the field. I'll give you an example of that. Oh, probably this is not the best thing to use. Or I suppose it is. You'll see the lines. I suppose that's what's important. Again, cruise control. There we go. No. I forgot to reset it. And the other one is with this one, it's a lot easier to reset as long as you remember by pressing a button. Done, reset. And cruise control. No, speed up. Right, cruise control and set. Right, okay, the other one is this. So there you have your, no, you don't have add lines because it knows it's not a tool. Well, that's quite clever of it. Alright. I'll get there, I'll show you. Actually, I'll use it on the wind dryer so you can see what I mean. I suppose I don't need that anymore. Not until I go and deliver it again. Alright, once again, meet you down the other end and reset it while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I wonder if anyone else has sort of said, you know what, this AI thing in multiplayer is annoying. Can we just, Giants, can you please make it so we can just get our own notifications for our workers and stuff?
Or at least limited to farmland.
Yeah, the same thing, really. Which would be really good if they could. Right, let's go and give the other guys a ring. Well, no. Oh, well, look at that. I accidentally pressed cruise control and it worked. Of course it didn't, when I didn't want it to. Alright, the motor's still going and everything else. Right, let's get the wind dryer going. And I'll show you what I mean with this other thing here. So I'll just press the combo of shift and the home key. And you can see the guidelines there. So this is part of the enhanced vehicle mod. So what I do, if I start as I come out, let's slow it down. So this gives me the ability, you got the one for where the tractor goes and you got the one the way the implement is pointing. So you just line those up and you can see, oh, I'm sort of almost on the side.